I'm going to introduce Chelsea Tull. She is our bariatric coordinator for Arkansas Bariatric Institute. She's going to be your MC for today. And I'll turn it over to Chelsea.
Great. Well, thank you. And like Leanna said, thank you all for being here today. I wanted to start out by giving a shout out to P31 Boutique and Ray's Menswear for sponsoring our models' outfits today. Just a little bit about P31. So P31 Boutique in Bryant has created a beautiful space that combines faith, fashion, and a welcoming atmosphere. The way they weave together their faith and love for fashion is inspiring, and their commitment to making everyone feel welcome truly sets them apart. P31 is the go-to spot for stylish and meaningful pieces, whether it's clothing, shoes, or faith-based gifts. P31 is owned by Saline County residents Melanie and Matt Stacy, and it's located in the new Marketplace Shopping Center behind Walmart in Bryant, so very convenient to get to. They are open 10:30 to 6 Tuesday through Friday and 9 to 4 on Saturday. They're closed Sunday and Monday, but always open online. So if you're an online shopper, don't worry. P31 is passionate about giving customers different options for occasions while staying true to the idea of feeling good and showing love through fashion. The website can be found at p31boutiquebryantar.com and can also be found on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So thank you again to P31 and to Ray's for sponsoring our outfits for today. I can't wait for you guys to see them and how great our models look in them. And we will get started with our before stories.
Weight has always been a struggle for me, even through my teenage and early adulthood years. My late 20s and 30s were full of medical challenges that affected me both mentally and physically. During those years, I walked through a journey of infertility, premature birth of twins, infant loss, and breast cancer. And through these, as the stress increased, so did my weight. In 2013, I decided to have lap band surgery, which helped me lose 50 pounds, and I was successfully able to keep that off. But in 2021, I had some medical challenges with the lap band. It had to be removed, and the weight came back, plus some. This was a very stressful time during my personal and work life. Before I knew it, I had gained 70 pounds. I started to have some medical challenges with blood pressure, swelling. I was depressed. I didn't have any motivation to do anything. And knowing that I needed help, I made the decision to start researching and inquiring about having another weight loss surgery.
Are you guys ready to meet Leah now? Leah is wearing a classy strapless maxi dress. This dress is such a statement piece. Isn't it beautiful? It's perfect for a wedding, a romantic beach dinner, or even a day out in the sun. The ability to dress it up or down, from heels to sneakers, makes it such a versatile option. Maxi dresses are, of course, all the rage right now, and this is the perfect addition to any closet because who does not need a little black dress?
And it has pockets.
And it has pockets. We love a dress with pockets. All right, Leah, so why don't you tell everybody what procedure that you had done?
I had the gastric sleeve procedure, and I was very fortunate to have Dr. Porter as my surgeon.
Yes, we love Dr. Porter. How long has it been since your surgery, and how much weight have you lost so far?
My surgery was in August of 2022. When I initially had the surgery, my goal was to lose 90 pounds. I did reach that goal and actually surpassed it. I have lost 123 pounds.
Let's take a round of applause for that. Congratulations. So what was your experience like with the team at Saline Health System?
I was very impressed with Saline from start to finish. The process that you go through to qualify for the surgery was very thorough. Everyone was very supportive. I had great care while I was in the hospital and actually having the procedure. And then afterwards, the staff of Dr. Porter's office, as well as others in the program, have been really extremely supportive from start.
Good. And what kind of changes have you seen in your health since you had surgery?
Overall, it's just been a very positive thing for my health. I no longer am on blood pressure medication. My A1C, I am a diabetic, but my A1C is now down in normal range and has been for the last year.
Good.
I'm learning to identify with the word skinny. I've never associated with that before. I'm also seeing a lot of benefits just, with my body and how it handles walking and just different types of activities.
Yeah, that's amazing, and great non-scale victories too. And then how has weight loss affected your family and their activities?
Well, we have always been a family on the go with children involved in activities at school and things like that. My husband, who is here, he might say that a positive impact is I'm a really cheap date now. I don't eat very much. We don't buy as many groceries. But then the cost savings on that is now going to new clothes because I don't have anything to wear. We've also seen a lot of benefits. Just I'm not out of breath when we walk into the boat, on the dock, or even on the beach. My kids and I recently went on a mission trip to England for spring break, and we did a lot of walking. And even had a discussion that I could have never done that as easy as it was 120 pounds ago. I think the benefit is I can now share clothes with my daughter. So that's a positive thing. But overall, it's just been a wonderful positive impact on our family.
Well, congratulations and very well done. Let's give a round of applause for Leah.
My life before my surgery. The only word that comes to mind is miserable. 280 was my heaviest weight ever, and I ended up having my right hip and left knee replaced in February and in June of 2021. I could barely walk. At work, I had to use a rollator just to get around the hospital. I was working as an infection preventionist. My health continued to decline in several aspects. I had cardiac issues, dysautonomia, and was diagnosed in June of 22 with lupus. So between the pandemic and all of my other health issues, it was all I could do to make it through a day at work and go home, only to go straight to bed. I could not shop, so I had everything delivered to my doorstep. I could not travel or do any of the things that I really loved doing at that time. It made me very depressed and anxious and just totally exhausted.
Are you guys ready to meet Marty? Marty is wearing an adorable sundress from her own closet. She's paired it with some sneakers and a cute little headband for a perfect spring or summer look. All right, Marty, so tell us what procedure you had done.
Okay, so I had back November 21st of 2023, the gastric sleeve by Dr. Patton.
Okay, and how much weight have you lost overall?
So my heaviest weight was 280. And prior to going to see Dr. Patton, I had started a weight loss journey on my own because I wanted to make sure that I could continue. And so I lost anywhere between 140 to 145 pounds. I kind of go between 135 and 140. So
that's amazing,
I think
though.
that's my life. That was half of my body.
Yeah, absolutely. So you described your life before weight loss as miserable. What would you describe it as now?
Well, it was something, I was just talking to my friend Vicky and telling my daughter and her boyfriend that, you know, there was so much that I couldn't do. I took my daughter on a cruise when she turned 16 back in 2017, and it was sad that at the end of the port, I had to have a wheelchair to get back onto the ship. And this year, I went on a cruise with my karaoke family, and I was able to go through every port, come and go to the beach, walk around, get a lot of steps in, not being winded or anything. So I think the best thing is it's given me a lot more self-esteem. I used to never want to go anywhere. It's given me a little more confidence in myself. And my joints don't hurt anymore.
That's amazing. Everybody give it up for Marty.
I had several health issues going on. The reason I was referred to Dr. Patton was because I had a pretty bad hernia. I was not diabetic, but I had a high A1C and put me in the pre-diabetic range, so I was on track for that. High cholesterol, my knees starting to hurt. So I was having quite a few issues. Tired. I've had sleep apnea and stuff like that. Didn't have the energy to do. Like working, especially out like in the heat, in the middle of like in the heat of the summer and stuff. It would kill me. I just getting to where I couldn't find clothes that would fit, couldn't find t-shirts and stuff with pictures on them. I was having to buy plain t-shirts and stuff.
All right, are you guys ready to meet Matthew? And again, Matthew's outfit is sponsored by Ray's Menswear. All right, Matthew, so tell us what procedure you had done.
I had sleeve, gastric sleeve,
And how long has it been since your surgery?
about 13 months, a little over.
And how much weight have you lost in that time?
About 145 pounds.
That's amazing. We're so proud of you. So you mentioned in your before video that you could only get plain clothes. You couldn't find anything to fit. So what is shopping like now after you've lost that much weight?
I can actually find stuff now. Pretty much whatever I want, I can find.
That's amazing. How have your health conditions changed in light of your weight loss?
They already had me on diabetic medicine. I was able to stop taking it. Just overall, everything's improved better.
That's great. And what is the best part about your new lifestyle?
Just feeling better, being able to do more. Yeah.
Well, let's hear it for Matthew.
I was very depressed. I never went anywhere. If I did, I walked with my head down. Never talked to anybody. I needed help because I've been big my whole life. I have fought the weight loss battle. I have a lot of chronic pain. I've had 4 back surgeries, and I needed something to help my health. I wanted to lose weight to better myself as well as to be a better me for my family and my grandkids. I want to be around for them. With my chronic pain, I have severe issues with my back, and the extra weight just was really hard for me to walk around. I've had 3 different foot surgeries, and the weight tore my feet up, and I have heart problems. I've had to have a pacemaker, and the weight has helped regulate my heart. I shouldn't have all these issues, but being overweight my whole life has contributed to that.
Is everybody ready to meet Rebecca? Rebecca is in a cute pink sweater and some Verbit jeans. The frayed hem on these jeans adds a cool, casual vibe while still being comfortable. The puff sleeves on the sweater definitely make it a standout piece, so it's dressy but not too dressy. This is a piece that carries from day to night very easily and can be featured with a round neckline with a necklace or a scarf or any other accessories you want to add. So Rebecca, what kind of weight loss program have you been working on?
Recently, within the last year, I started taking the semaglutide injection. I've had a gastric bypass through my 25 years ago. So some of those pictures that you saw, I weighed almost 500 pounds.
Wow. So how much weight have you lost from your highest?
And my highest, I weighed 474 pounds, and I weigh 160 now. So
Congratulations. So what about this program with the non-surgical weight loss has been most helpful compared to what you've tried in the past?
surgery was really hard. I had it back when they actually broke your breastplate and stuff when they went in, and it was very abrasive and hard. The shot is, I don't want to say that it's easy. It's not easy. I still get sick to this day, and I get very nauseated a lot, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I feel so much better about me and who I am.
How's your mental health changed since your weight loss?
A lot. Like I said in the video, I used to walk with my head down. I didn't want to look at people face to face. I didn't want to go out in public, and it's me.
I love that. And how's your health improved since your weight loss?
Overall, my joints they don't hurt as bad. I can walk a lot further, and it's just a lot easier to get around when you're not 500 pounds.
Absolutely. Well, let's hear it for Rebecca.
Before weight loss surgery, my life was normal, I guess you can say, but I couldn't do a lot of the things that I really thought I wanted to do or enjoyed doing without worrying about if this would fit or that would fit, as far as clothes or different activities, if it was going to be able to support my weight. That was definitely different. Does the plane have extended seatbelt seats? Even as far as eating out, are people going to judge me by what I order? I was like right at the line of being pre-diabetic. That's no longer the case anymore. Hypertensive, that's no longer the case. Couldn't really walk far without my heart rate jumping up to like 120, 110. That's no longer the case anymore. So that, and then just being able to wear what I want to wear. So I tried more traditional options, non-surgical options. I've done the weight loss injections. I did keto. I did low carb. And while those worked for a while, those weren't permanent solutions for me. So I knew that I had to do something different. I feel like I've always loved myself, but I decided to love myself even more and get the help that I needed.
All right, let's get ready to meet Robbie. And Robbie is in a white dress by 00. This is a versatile piece for sure. Dressing it up with sandals or cowboy boots for a concert is the perfect way to show its range. The V-neck and cap sleeves are flattering to most every body type. Just add a little bit of red to call the hogs, especially we're playing baseball soon, y'all. Such a fun, spirited way to incorporate fashion with a bit of Arkansas pride. All right, Robbie, tell us what procedure you had done.
I had to say this.
All right. Now, how long has it been since your surgery?
10 months,
And how much weight have you lost?
120 pounds.
Congratulations. So what has been your favorite win since having weight loss surgery?
Not having to go to the plus size section.
Yeah. What do you think about this process makes it more sustainable than the other solutions that you've done before?
It was a little bit more like non-traditional, and so it's more permanent and it's restrictive, so I can't eat anything without or eat too much without feeling bad. So
Yeah. And then what about the program made it easier for you to help to keep the weight off so far?
the support of the staff and my physician.
Right. And what does your life look like now since weight loss?
Funny.
All right. Well, let's have another round of applause for Robbie. And if all of our models will join us back on stage, we're going to do one final walk through. Our clinic staff and I have had the immense pleasure of getting to watch all of these weight loss journeys from start to finish. And we're so proud to be able to share those stories and their victories with you guys today. So. Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it one more time for Leah. Yeah. Let's give it up for Marty. A round of applause for our sharp-dressed man, Matthew. Let's hear it for Rebecca. And another round of applause for Robbie. Congratulations again, you guys. We're so proud of each of you.
So Dr. Kristen Patton is with our Selene Surgery Weight Loss Clinic. She's in Suite 102. And Dr. Lewis Porter, Selene Surgery and Weight Loss Clinic, he's in Suite 303. Medical Building B in Benton, Arkansas, quick plug. Fantastic physicians, you're in great hands. And I just wanted you guys to be recognized for the wonderful work that you do.
Thanks, Hannah. I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming out. We really appreciate it. It's been such a wonderful thing to do these weight loss journeys and all the hard work that go. Thank you for showing off your hard work to everybody, making us look good.
Again, thank you guys for coming out supporting this program. Again, I always tell the patients, kudos to you guys. Because you hear things like, the easy way out, things of that sort. There's nothing easy about it. So we're glad to be able to help you and all the work and all of the